Hello everybody, this is Kevin, and welcome to another Kev Play. So, you wouldn't believe it, and anyone new to the channel, this won't even affect you, but I did not save my last stream that I basically did part 3 already for an hour, and I forgot to save. And then, basically I was just gonna redo everything I did, and because in my part 4 stream, which I thought was the part 4, I was filming for like 12 minutes while trying to backtrack on a certain level, and I didn't realize that I didn't have the progress that I had. So I was going to go into YouTube and delete that video, and by accident, I deleted part 3, which I have already uploaded. So now we're doing part 3 over again, but for you, you're just seeing it for the first time, and it's like nothing ever happened, but for me, I'm kind of just basically playing it over again. This might be better in the long run, but, we'll just jump right in. So, Cortex Power. I love this little intro. I just love that, for some reason, this episode gets a little bit of an introduction before we start, even though, you know, not a story introduction, just kind of like a presentation. This level is probably one of the most underrated, in my opinion, in terms of concept. It's barely talked about, and it's the only level in the first 3 games that is like this, where it basically branches off. I mean, Crash levels have always branched off, like, there's always been like a fork in the road type of path, but it's multiple paths, and it's basically like as if you're in the building. The only reason I could see them scrapping this is the camera is fixed in Crash, and that kind of takes away the freedom of like the free roam aspect of this. Definitely makes it more tense, in my opinion. And the top-down camera here is a little awkward, but again, adds to that uniqueness if you're into it. I kind of liked it though conceptually, and I think if they ever do continue this series, Vicarious Visions or whatever developing team Activision has working on a new Crash game, I think they should bring this back. But, you know, now that we have more modern uses of the camera that we can do, maybe not make it so fixed and make it so that we can, like, explore a little, like, on our own terms. I don't know, but that's just, you know, something to think about. Because I feel like this is a good idea for a level, but I definitely understand why it was never done again. As you can see, we can't complete this stage because we need the blue gem. Oops. I'm just going back to show you, kind of like, this is basically like, it branches off, and then it branches off again, and then you can go backwards and forwards, and it's kind of unique. But we cannot get the box for the gem for this right now, so we will just go right ahead. The music is also pretty awesome. Like the drumming, currently playing the thing is I haven't played CTR in a couple of weeks, and I'm all caught up with the Grand Prix. Like, the pit stop is cleared of all the basic, like, unlock unlockable content and all that with the in-game currency you use. Uh, and I don't pay for anything. Uh, but I do have some of the Sour Patch Kids stuff, by the way. Which, that's probably as low as I'll go. But I think that's as low as Activision has gone when it comes to, you know, using products to kind of sell this game. But I've taken like 2 weeks off, and I think, I don't know, I'm never sure if I have enough, because you're supposed to be in a certain percentile, like a top percentile, in order to get one of like the decals for like the champion cart. I think I'm good, but I always wonder if I'm not. The the original PS1 version with of this level, a little bit more creepier because it was more like pixelated, and it still used like the kind of GIF or GIF of Cortex, which I think this captures pretty accurately. But it just makes you wonder, like, what was going on back then? Like, what was Cortex really trying to do here? Just scare, like, put some fear into us or something? Now this level, I can't die if I want the gem, which makes it a little tense for everybody. And in the original in the playthrough that I screwed up technically with by deleting it by accident, I did not get the gem for this. But maybe we can do it again now that you don't have to sit through my first mistake. Like I said, I think me not dying in a stream where I don't have video editing software to kind of edit out my mistakes makes it a little bit more tense for everybody, me included, because nobody wants to see me do the same thing twice, like all over again. And this platform is about to fall, right? Yep. I like how they use a little audio cue with like the screws coming loose to let you know. I don't know if that was in the original version, but I kind of like it in this one because it's still subtle. Ooh. I got pretty far into this without dying, but there was a certain platform that gave me trouble. It's definitely hard to kind of keep the conversation going while concentrating, but that's the conundrum we're in. See, now, when I was first playing, I got so confused because I was like, oh, why did they put that checkpoint down there? Do I have to jump to the right? And no, I didn't do it, by the way, I didn't. Because I was like, no, they want you to go forward. I was like, but why would they put that checkpoint down there? And I had to remember, like, the level loops around. And I never had a problem in the original game with that is because the game was literally darker, and this version is just so much more detailed now that I don't think I didn't realize I smashed that crate. I don't think I ever realized that checkpoint was I think it was more clear in the original version that you're not supposed to like jump to the right, try to get to that checkpoint. But I don't know when I was playing the other time, it threw me for a loop for a second. Luckily, we can just get on with the level now. I'm just being careful. Whoa, okay. So I say. Yeah, so the level back goes backwards and then loops us around. And yeah, wow, we have 99 lives. Where game is just that generous at this point. So I still have not died. And I didn't die. We're not at the platform yet where I died. It's a pretty easy platform. It was kind of like a fluke. It was right here. I gave a little hop to this platform and I just fell right through that teeny crack right there. Ooh. Alright. See, I had to be a little bit more bold with that jump. It's a simple jump and I screwed it up. This would be great though because I didn't. It would be nice to not have to worry about this level in later playthroughs because I think I'm gonna save it for last, like when I kind of backtrack on the levels I messed up on. Oh, come on. Hey Ryan the Pro. Wow. I just did that. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, this is a redo because I actually accidentally deleted my part 3, so I'm redoing it. And by the way, New Blitz 74 was someone who came on the deleted video, and he was very kind. So, and he has a really great channel of Crash Bandicoot content and Let's Play content. So go check out New Blitz 74 if you ever have the chance. Anybody. He also subscribed, so I feel bad. What would you say is your favorite Crash Bandicoot, Ryan the Pro? Oh my goodness. I shouldn't even try that for the gem anymore. I'm very grateful though for anyone who subs to this because I keep the stream format as just kind of a, you know, if anybody wants to come in, then they're welcome. First Crash Bandicoot. Yep, I would agree. It's definitely the best in terms of platforming. You know, it's just pure platforming. Like the vehicles are fun in Crash 2 and 3, but like 3 gets a little cluttered, I'd say. But Crash 1 is probably some of the smartest platforming I think the series ever did. By the way, I like how they give us kind of a little foreshadowing into who our boss is here, even though it's Pinstripe. See, it just makes you wonder who is this guy? He's a CEO. Like, what's his story? I still think Crash 2 might be my favorite story. From it, like in terms of kind of bringing a little bit more story into the game, bring like the characters, like allowing them to speak and stuff. I always love those little Cortex interludes you get in the warp room and all that. I like how there's kind of like a Stockholm syndrome going on where Crash is just like, you know that Cortex is not doing anything for to save the planet or anything, but you kind of want to believe him, and you kind of just want to do it anyway. Get those crystals. This level, I got the gem. I got the blue gem in the last stream, but another level where you have to do it without dying. So we'll see if I could do that again. The trick is, what really gets me is the bouncing barrels in this one. Oh, did you? 100%? Or just a regular playthrough? Because Crash 1 100% is pretty difficult. It was probably the last game out of the three that I had managed to do. Yeah, wow. Congrats, man. I've done it on the original PS1 also, which was even more frustrating because the save system back then was terrible. Definitely hard. Oh no! I'm doing this one over because it's a very easy one to get the... I think it's the blue gem? Have you been playing CTR? Nitro Field? I play it every now and then. I definitely play it in the beginning of each month to get the Grand Prix unlockable stuff. It's definitely it's one of those games where it's easy to pick up and play, but hard to master. Definitely a unique kart racer. And there's a lot of great players online. Like, I thought I was... I thought I was great, but the people you play up against online is like, you know, especially now that they have the like skill-based matchmaking, it's kind of brutal. I wish I had my mask, because that's kind of my saving grace at the end here. Oh wow. I love how they just bounce the Tona icon into the line of fire there. That was simple enough. Jeez, that scares me every time. That was scaring me last playthrough. They just like spawn you right in the middle, but it won't kill you though because it doesn't bounce on that area. Oh my god. No! Oh my god. I said I wasn't going to, but I'm pretty much going to. I think I'll do like more of the backtracking stuff as like one of my last streams, but this one I just want to get because it's such a quick level. There's some levels like Lost City and Slippery Climb. That's a little bit more time consuming to waste everyone's time with if I was to keep dying. Because I figure if I'm gonna do Crash 2 and Crash 3, I'm pretty good at getting 100% like without any problems. So it would just make sense to continue to be consistent and do this one as well, even though it's gonna be the hardest one to do. It's all about rhythm. Let's keep that mask. I'll wait for the bouncing barrel. It's pretty interesting how this was like a jungle-based platformer at first, and now all of a sudden we're just like up against the mob in this like industrial plant. Oh no, God. See, this is what makes this a little bit more suspenseful for anyone watching, is that they have to watch me do they have to like pay for my mistakes by watching me do it over again. Luckily for you, you guys can just like turn away, maybe go get make a sandwich or something and then come back, but I actually have to keep doing this. See, you have to hit that sweet spot between not hesitating, but also, kind of just going for it. The thing is, I just can't read those bouncing barrels at all, even though they give kind of like a little hint, clue as to where they're gonna land with the sparks that show up on the, on where they bounce. But I don't know. It's still a little hard for me to follow. We're gonna get this though. Whew. Again, I'll wait for the bouncing one. Even though I could have gone, but... The original game, when you spin, you also had a little bit... They would kind of propel you forward without you even trying to, so those whenever you would knock out those big rat portaroo things, well, you ran the risk of... Wow. You ran the risk of falling into the toxic waste. Luckily they fixed that though. I think that's the one change that was good with this game. With this reboot. See, I don't want to overthink, but I also don't want to hesitate. I should probably just look to see... I think maybe if I stand on that line on the I can't even talk. The incline. There's kind of like a line that connects. I think I'll be fine if I stand on that. So we'll see. Nope. Got it. Blue gem. Oh, that was stressful. See, it doesn't look blue there. It looks kind of like turquoise, but oh well. You know what? I'm going to backtrack because I know what levels this unlocks now. The first one being Rolling Stones. There it is, right? Okay. I kept doing this level when I thought I had my save progress, like I thought I had my original save or whatever of my last stream, and I kept going to the blue gem path and it wasn't there, and I'm just like, oh, do I have to like not die in order to get there? And I did that, and then that's when it all dawned on me. It's definitely a little refreshing to come back to these more simpler levels though. I don't know if the Brio bonus stages are required, but we'll just play it safe. Oh my god. Okay, there's no way that they want me to... the blue gem's gonna be there no matter what, so we're good. And now I'm just dying from simple things. It's alright, we got 97 lives. Luckily in the Sane Trilogy, they made it so that... Because in the original games, if you set off a TNT and you kept running forward and or went off screen, it might not have counted as an explosion because the game just didn't... The game basically loaded in sections, whereas the Insane Trilogy, the whole level is loaded right now. I guess it was like a way to save space back in the PS1 days. So like you basically had to stick around to make sure that TNT was gone if you set it off. It definitely sucked if you went through the whole level and didn't realize that the game didn't confirm that it was exploded. One of the better changes, like I said. Ooh, kind of panicked there for a second. We're making good, I think I'm doing better on this stream though than the one that went away. There we go. Alright. To uncharted territory. See what? Did they send like a bunch of like miners down here just to carve his face that nobody's gonna see? He knows I'm gonna be down here, so what? I don't understand. Whoa. Alright. I don't think this is required, but we're gonna do it just to be safe. Piece of cake. I said that sarcastically, but apparently did well with it. Alright. I think we got this. That's what I like to see. See, it auto-saves. Isn't that what that little box in the corner is supposed to be doing? But the manual save didn't register, or doesn't register? I mean, obviously, but the auto-save isn't like a backup? I don't know. See, now I think the next level we can do is Cortex Power, which is what we started with. Now we can kind of see that in all its glory. I forget exactly what the correct paths to take, in what order is the best way to do it, but we'll figure it out. So what do I want to do here? So I have to make a choice here. I think I'm gonna go this way first, because it's what I'm most familiar with at the moment. And I think the fact that the blue laser or electricity thing is like on the end, it's suggesting that that's you can use that to come backwards. But I think that's for I think this level lets you choose which way, either way, so good thing we have our masks. See, I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna save that third Aku Aku on my way back. Again, the whole like gun motif all of a sudden in a child's platformer is just makes me laugh. Not that it's bad, but you know what I mean. It just seems out of place in a game where before I was just coming off a beach, killing crabs. Whoa. Okay, so I'm gonna come up here a bit. Okay, so let me just think. Maybe I want to use that checkpoint, maybe I don't. But I don't think I do because... No, I'm not going to. Or do I? Let me just come back a bit. No, you know what? Man, what do I want to do? Do I want to come backwards with this, with the mask? I don't know, because I feel like I'm going to fall in. I'm not gonna use that checkpoint yet, because that's gonna be my fail-safe checkpoint at the end, like, so I don't have to do it all over again. That's my choice. This is a little confusing. Oh no, that was my thing. Whatever. That was my, hopefully there's another, oh, I think there is another mask if I take the blue gem path. Maybe I should have saved this checkpoint. Hello? Okay, I was like, is there a moving platform that I'm waiting on? Okay, so this is our first branch off. Our fork in the road, basically. Oh my goodness, don't tell me that this is... I should have gone left. Alright. Unless this door opens. No? Yes. Thank God. Just want to test to make sure. I don't think there's any boxes up that way. Alright. Uncharted territory. Wow. Oh man, I wish I could have gone a little faster. Let's go, let's go. What? Oh my God. Alright. That's not good. Where's he come out of? He just came out of the floor, or was he like on the... just like... I don't know. See, what the hell? I guess I should have... I don't know. Let's think. Let me just get this as well. Alright. So... I'm gonna make my way back this way. Wait, there was no boxes though on this second path that I'm going back to, right? I forget, so we'll see. I'll remember though. I'll keep a note of it. Now we don't have our invincibility when we go through the blue gem. Maybe that will help us, maybe that won't, I don't know. So I think that's kind of what made us die. Alright, so is there any boxes this way? I don't recall any, but I need to be sure. None that I can see. So I don't need to go this way again if I die. Yeah, there was just a life, I remember. Alright. So we do not have to take this path backwards to get back to this path. Very confusing stuff. Good to know, though, in case I die. Maybe I want to get that checkpoint. Right? Might as well. Yeah, why not? Why not? So we made it through pretty easy with the mask. See how we do now. I mean with the invincibility. Hopefully this doesn't fall. I don't think it will. Oh my god. It's a little disorienting here. Alright, we got this. Why is it like discolored? It looks like the time boxes almost. So I have to do this with these losers in my way. I don't like that. Oh, it's a TNT. How'd they survive that? I was like, because I thought I thought the TNT boxes were the regular boxes, and the regular boxes were like time crates or something, which made no sense. I was like, what? I'm losing it. So, do I have to like backtrack after I get through this path? I think I do. Hopefully there's nothing back here, but there has to be. How many? Yeah, come on, we got a lot. Is there no bonus level in this one? Yeah, we do have stuff. Even though I got rid of them somehow. I guess the enemy. Okay. That's BS. So let me see. Oh, so there was nothing really over here, right? Except for that. But I don't have to worry about that because I span that enemy into the box coming backwards. I'm thinking out loud here. So I'm gonna die. I don't have to go forward. I'm gonna do the blue gem. See, this is a very confusing level, so we all kind of just have to like, you know, sit back and bear with me here. I have no. I'll have one mask. Not that I needed any of them. Alright, let's do this. Alright, I think we're good. I think I have to go back though and then spin the enemy into the box. Which I think I just did. I need to be sure though, hold on. Alright, we're good, we're good. I hope we have enough. We should. No! You gotta be kidding me. Alright, we... Once this level's out of the way, it's definitely gonna be smoother sailing. We can get to pinstripe. Hopefully we'll get to pinstripe by the end of this video. Jesus. I have to go backwards just to spin that enemy. So I have 26, I should have 28 after this. There we go. Don't have to worry about it. Alright, this is simple, let's do it. Alright, we got it. I'm kind of I prefer bouncing. I know I could just spin these and be a cool guy, but I prefer being very tedious and boring. There we go. Alright. Alright, we got that out of the way. Let's just take on Pinstripe. I'm surprised they kept this in for a game. I mean, for a time where they kind of censor everything, because they definitely have censored stuff in like the Spyro Reignited Trilogy, and CTR censored nitrous oxide. Like one of his lines in the opening sequence is he's gonna turn us into one of his sorry. He's gonna turn everyone into his personal slaves, and they changed that line to his personal minions or something. And I don't know. I feel like that term slave, you have to consider the context to it before you can kind of censor. Like obviously, see for me, like Oxide is meant to be a bad character, and obviously turning someone to a slave is a bad thing. So it's not like, I don't understand why the word itself has to be censored. Like obviously there's history to that, and it's a very sensitive subject or whatever. But in a general context, I don't know if that's something I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know, I guess in this day of age, to have a character just like use a Tommy gun against us as we're cowering in fear behind a couch. It's a little, I don't know. I guess bold. It was bold back then, it's definitely bold now. It's a little cartoon though, of course. Oh no, oh no, oh no! Ugh. I did this perfectly the first time through. Maybe this is a sign that I'm wrong about the censor subject. What did Reignited Trilogy, Spyro Reignited Trilogy censor? Oh yeah, they turned their... Because that's the thing that kind of confused me, because they turned the level where every, like, Nork has a gun, a machine gun against Spyro. They turned into, like paintball guns. Whereas this is, you know, didn't... I don't know. Maybe it was the developers... I think it was more the developers' decision more than, like, Activision, having any say about it. Oh my god. See, I'm just talking now and it's kind of distracting me, but whatever. I think it's good discussion. I could be wrong on all this, but it's definitely worth talking about, I think. Get behind it! He wasn't hugging! Snap the cover. Now I got a pity mask. Take my mask, it's fine. I don't need it. I think that was more of a technical hiccup than my own mistake. Very close quarters and it's kind of just comical to me. Is that his plan on the floor there? Just shoot at me when I come through the door? The big strategy? One more shot. Let's get him. Boom! That's a way to go out. Gotta go pinstripe credit. I think he steals our girlfriend by the end of the game though, so what can you do? I think we're gonna do this. We're gonna do the high road. I try to keep these, you know, at an hour. But I think we got this. This is definitely luckily not one of those levels where you have to like beat it without dying. And this, yes. Didn't think this was gonna happen. It's like 2 boards jump, 2 boards jump. And of course you use the Wumpa Fruits as kind of a sign to know that. Or to test it out. Because otherwise, no, I would never have figured that out. But it does show that that there's stuff backwards, so... Oh no! I could be one of those cool guys that runs on the rope, but I don't find it reliable at all. Especially, even though it's supposed to be like one of the keys to like completing the time trials, for me it's very hit and miss and not reliable. Especially with the Sane Trilogy is more like slippery footing. I think the original version... Whoa! Okay. I think the original version you were able to kind of have a better grip on your on the rope when running on it. Maybe I'll run on it once just to show you what I'm talking about. But it's usually instant death for me if I try it. Oh god. Come on. Of course. I want to beat this level by the time we get to an hour, so let's try to. And then I will save it. First thing I do is save it. We got this, we got this. Come on, guy. What are you doing? I don't need this guy. I think this bonus stage is a little tougher from my memory. Let's see. Oh, are you kidding me? You can't even, don't even question this. There's a logic to this that makes no sense, but... Whoa! Alright. We got this, we got this. This is why the boars are not in future games, because they just could not decide whether they wanted to be our friend or our enemy. And I say good riddance. They are in CTR though, as on the skewers in I think in Tiger Temple. I like the little Easter eggs that and all those details they show in all the CTR Nitro Fuel levels. Should not have done that. I guess I'm forced to use the rope. There we go. Beautiful. Are we almost there? No, we didn't get the bonus yet. Do the rope again. See, on time trial I would use that, but like it's very hard to get your footing right, like quickly. Oh, come on. Alright, we're gonna go a little over an hour, it's fine. Alright, we'll do this quick. I know it's a little tougher though, so we'll see. Hopefully I can do it. Of course. You know what? It's fine because I owe it to the people who had us, who probably watched my other stream, even though it was only up for a day. Alright, now this is a little trickery here. Come on. Alright. Deep breath. I'll probably do part 4 tomorrow. I usually try to do 2 in a weekend. We got it. Woo! It took me a lot more tries on the other stream. And this, I think this should be it. Beautiful. Alright. I'm gonna save it, and this will be it for today. I think we did some good... Definitely did some good backtracking that we don't have to worry about later. So... Next time we'll take on Slippery Climb and maybe not die. Other than that, I will... Where's my save? Oh, save. It's different. See, there's my 105%. Save. Alright, so this has been Kevin. It has been wonderful. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And have a wonderful weekend, everybody. And if you find this during the week, then I hope it brings some happiness. Anyway, this is Kevin out.